Thanks for coming, everybody.
Do you worry about this type of attention on one player in a game like this? Do coaches ever get concerned about missing the big picture and something like that?
Well, I think if you knew Alfie, you wouldn't be very concerned. And as far as our team goes, I mean, they're going to want to play hard against us, and we're going to want to play hard for Alfie, and so it all adds up to a pretty good competition, I would say. Alfie knows the measure of him has nothing to do with tonight's hockey game. It has to do with the kind of man he is and the kind of family he raises, and so I'm pretty sure what those people think about him versus what we all think about him is probably what matters.
But do you run the risk of playing, like you said, want to play hard and play well for him? Don't you run the risk of...
I don't know, like you seem to be more concerned than me. I thought I answered that already.
You did, but I'm not concerned about it. I'm just wondering if coaches feel that way when a guy...
No, I thought I mentioned that already. I think we are excited to play against Ottawa. Paul McLean used to coach here. He's a good man. He was part of our team for a long time, helped us win a championship and have lots of success. Alfie used to play for them. Alfie's going to be wanting to play well and be proud of his new group as much as he's proud of the old group he had. So I think that helps us. I'm sure they would like to play against Alfie and do well. And so, it's their team moving ahead. I don't know, did I clear that up?
Mike, what do you like about Johan at center?
Well, I liked last game. He played real well. I mean, when the Mule skates, he can be a real dominant player for us. Mule came here as a checking center and found out he could really score. I thought it gave us a good 1-2 punch last game, and hopefully, and I thought Weiss and Cleary and Tatar played well as well. So we need them all tonight.
Cromwell's ready to go, isn't he?
Yep.
Do you anticipate this game being similar to the game against San Jose the other night?
Yeah,
You don't want a lot of room on the ice?
I don't have any idea. We look forward to playing them. They look like they're a real good team, and they're trying to get better. I talked to Mac this morning. They're trying to get better. We're trying to get better. We're both a work in progress.
Mike, you went through this as a coach coming back to face Anaheim the first time. Was that an emotional night for you?
I mean, I was coaching the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Thought I'd won the lotto. Maybe it's different. If they fire you and you're bitter or something like that, it was just a lockout year, and I got the opportunity to move on. I mean, so I never thought much about that. I like going back to Anaheim. My kids enjoyed it there. I enjoyed it there. I'm a big fan of Getzlaff and Perry and those kids that we drafted in those years. I like going back there, but I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it.
Mike, specifically with Daniel Alfredsson, do you like how you seem comfortable moving him around from line to line, that he can improve whichever line mates he's with?
Well, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. The thing about Alfie, he's a great man. So if you sit next to him in the locker room, you get better. If you go for lunch with him, you get better. If you're on his line, you get better because he's a great player. He's calm on the bench. He's good in the dressing room. He's a huge addition to our team. He's great for the coach because he kind of like Lidstrom. He doesn't mind coaching the coach a little bit and helping him out. And as long as you're willing to listen, you got a chance to get better.
What's he done in that respect with you?
Well, I talked to him quite a bit. So over time, even someone like me can learn.
You've moved him around a few lines. What are you looking for? Are you looking to make the other guys better, or just find a spot that he's comfy with?
Well, both. He was pretty comfortable with Pav and Z, but I thought we had everything on one line, so I didn't like that as much. We're trying to figure out a way. Anytime you start a new year, you're trying to figure out a way for your group to be the best it can possibly be and play it the best. And we haven't figured that out. Like I said, we're a work in progress. Every time you play a new team and they give you a new test, you find out how to adjust. He's really helped our power play, just because of his patience, his shot, but just understanding what's going on. He knows how important the shot is in motion, which is real positive to us. He's been good.
I know we're used to it here, but are you impressed with the way your team has handled some in-season adversity already? The loss of Howard, the loss of Eriksson, the loss of Cromwell for a while, and still been able to, try to...
Yeah, we only lost Croner and E for one night. What I find with injuries in the short term sometimes don't affect you. Other guys get opportunities. It's just maintaining that pace. The reason they can play in the one pairs, they can play against those pairs or lines 82 nights a year. Lots of guys can bring it for 3 or 4, can get excited for a while. It's the everydayers that can bring it every day that our stars, it's hard to replace them. See you guys.